What is up YouTube? Welcome to my channel, and guess what I have? Ryzen 7. We're gonna build a Ryzen PC. It's time for me to upgrade. I got myself the Ryzen CPU, the X700. I've got the MSI Tomahawk B350 motherboard. And I also got myself some Vengeance RPX memory to 8 gigs, 16 gig. So it runs on 2400 megahertz. And I got the Corsair Intel and AMD Cooler 860. They said it will support a new AM4, so we just have to see about that. And I'm also rocking AMD ZXT white box that I'm going to use for the new build. And I'm giving my old PC, I'm going to give to the fiance. And he's still rocking an Intel 4970K, and as you can see, that's my old rig there. Yeah, it's basically going to her. So I'm just going to take my GTX 1080 and my power supply that's inside of there and put it into my new build. And then I got a little power supply for her and a small graphics card just to get her going. GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. It's a good budget card if you don't have a lot of cash, and it does well in the games and benchmarking and so on. Well, let's get to it. Alright guys, let's start with the casing. Let's check her out. As I say, just to rephrase it again, it's the NZXT H340. I got the white one. It comes in black and white as far as I know. If there's any other color, I don't really care. Let's go. I must say it comes really good in the package. Two phones, but once again you don't get it. Open up. Oh yes. Yes, it's brand new. So there we got the casing. We got the power buttons here on top. One fan. White fan, looks nice. And then got the NZXT sign in front and a small window here. It's gonna be enough for me to do this build. Yeah. Alright guys, let's check out the motherboard. Once again, it's the Tomahawk B350. It's a motherboard that you can use to overclock as well. And here she is. Just get it in the camera. It's a nice looking board, not too many epic features, but it gets the job done. Once again, if you're going to work with your motherboard, I'm not a professional, I'm not Linus Tech or J2 Sense or any tech kind of show. You do get the anti-static wristband. I don't have one, I don't know where to get them, but if you're lucky enough, get yourself one. Or just go with the flow and hope you don't get static on your motherboard. Okay, let's take out the CPU. Alright, there she is. The Ryzen 9700 or 1700 as you will call it. Nice. A small sticker or something. Then it does come with a big heatsink fan. Let me just show you guys there. It does come with this if you want to do it standard way. Nice, but we are going with the 860 for the overclocking. We're not cheapskates. No cheapskates here. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Alright. There we go. CPU is installed. The triangle in Ryzen goes upwards this side. I see in the Intel it's down that side. Yeah. But it's real easy to install CPUs these days. I see you just check the triangle on the triangle, click it nicely, you can hear that sound when it goes in. Hopefully I'm right and it doesn't burn. Got my glasses to see properly here on the spins, don't wanna make some trouble here on my brand new Ryzen and have to buy a new one. Okay, now let's go on, get it, the RAM installed. Why not? So, it's almost 12 o'clock at night and we have a problem. I don't think that we're going to be able to get this liquid cooling to fit on this. Seeming that it's AMD Ryzen, I don't get what's going on with the brackets yet. We might have to stop this build here and order a bracket. I really don't know, it's late at night. I'm gonna go check if I can get some answers on Google and maybe we can finish this build. Let's keep our fingers crossed for this one. Yeah. Alright guys, 13 minutes later, I think we can continue with this build now. The problem is for your viewers there at home, if you haven't built up an AMD Ryzen yet, let me go into it. On the Intel, you remove this backplate here. Then you got a square plate, let me just get it. Where did I put it? Check quickly over here. So normally you will remove this backplate and you will have a fitting like this that you can move around, and it will fit there at the back. And then you can just, when you already move it, you can adjust it and it goes to the back, and then you got another fitting goes in the front. I knew from the start that we're going to have to use this fitting on the front side, but the problem what we are running in was getting this to fit at the back. But then after reading in Google and checking the manual, I figured out what's going on here. So to keep this back plate, to keep it on, then let me just put it to the front over here so you can see what's going on there. So you keep the original backplate and these two, because we removed this two brackets over here and then we had a hiccup and we struggled to figure out what's going on. But now this is magnetic, very cool, from Corsair. I advise you to get this. It just goes over here. You can see it goes magnetically. And then after you put, firstly we're going to put in the radiator obviously, and then these two brackets will just firmly hold it in place. Let me just put it there and clip over there. You see this little brackets here? It's just going to clip over the edges here and it's supposed to keep it there. So you can use the Corsair 860. You can use this guy with the AMD Ryzen. So let's continue this build finally. Alright guys, we have done it. Got the liquid cooling on the CPU. So that is done. Now we can actually start to put the power supply in. We got the memory already in, and then do some cable management, get the graphics card in, start it up, see if it boots. Let's go. Okay guys, we finally assembled the PC. Before we do any other fancy lighting and stuff like that, color fans and whatever, it's time for the big moment of truth. Did we do it correctly? Will it boot? Let's see. Boot on the screen. Nothing. I'll come back to you.
Is hij gewoon er even in?
It is now 20 past 1. We weren't able to boot the PC. I'm taking back my right hand man that helped me with some of the stuff on the PC build. Yeah, we'll try to continue tomorrow morning with this PC build and see if we can get it running. I don't know what's wrong at this exact moment. So see you guys in the morning. Yeah, it's going for 2 o'clock now. As I said, 20 past 1. So I'm gonna go to bed now. We're taking back this guy. I'll continue tomorrow on my own to get this PC done. What's up YouTube? So last night we went to bed this morning at 2 o'clock. It's now 9 o'clock AM. I woke up at 8 o'clock trying to figure out what was going on with this the computer over here. It seems that we had a problem here with the liquid cooling and the pump system. It wasn't plugged in the right places and also not getting the right amount of power it should have. But now sorting all those things out, getting it out of the way, let's see if it starts up correctly now without any issues. So without further ado, AMD Ryzen Part 2. Now I'm just gonna finish off the build, put my hard drives inside and do some cable management, get some lighting, color fans, all those kinds of things, and then install Windows, and then I will show how the room looks when it's all finished and done, and when all PCs are running up. What's up guys, one last thing before I start with my build, completing everything in my PC. I forgot to go further into this. This is the graphics card I got from my fiance. That's going into my old rig. We're gonna do a fast unboxing of it quickly, just to show you how the card looks. Also got her the Corsair VS450 power supply. It's well enough to run this small card and the motherboard and so on. I kept my GTX 1080 and my 750 watt Corsair power supply. Then I'm gonna put in this nice white but Phoenix fans into my box, and I also have this LED strip that I'm going to put inside the casing to get some extra lining in there. Just a small thing quickly, if you want to get this fans but Phoenix fans and you want to get it online or anything online, there are 2 websites that's very good. It's EveTech Online or Woodware. But if you're from South Africa and maybe you can be like in the Port Elizabeth area around if you're watching this video, I'm giving a shout out to Computerland in Utrecht. They also have a place in Port Elizabeth where you can go and visit. I bought all these things locally by them. Very good guy, he has fair enough prices, so feel free to go check him out, and if you maybe maybe in the neighborhood or so. So let's go into the unboxing. I'm just going to show off the card and quickly the power supply, and then that's it for now.